I'm on my way to clean a driveway. This driveway is pretty big as far as what I'm used to cleaning. I mean, I do a lot of these neighborhood driveways. This one is very large, and I'm just going to break it up into sections and go at it with my 20-inch surface cleaner. This driveway, the house, I've done this lady's house a few times. I've washed her house. Last time she asked me if I would do her driveway, and I was like, sure, yeah, I'll have to come back. I don't have time today, but I'll come back. So we're on our way back to do it. If I have time, I'm also going to do her fence. But this driveway, to me, I mean, it's the largest driveway I've ever done, or I ever will do. It's like a damn parking lot. Maybe it's not that big. I don't know. You'll see when I get there. I'm doing a lot of filming in portrait mode because my glasses record in portrait mode. I'm gonna get a GoPro here soon, and I think the preferred method is portrait method on YouTube, but I'm not like a YouTuber. I've been in this for a little under a year, maybe. I really got into kind of heavy last summer. Here we are in December, but it started out late winter, early spring. I started getting into window cleaning. I really wanted to try window cleaning. It looked like a fun, relaxing job, squeegeeing windows, be working out in the sun. I like working outside, I really do. Even in this Florida heat, I feel like the sun is good for you. So, but the bad thing about window cleaning was it's really not, most people don't think about window cleaning. They do it themselves. They're not going to pay the type of money you want to charge for window cleaning. When you do find someone that hires you to do the window cleaning, the problem I was having was I'm charging $300 or $400 to wash their windows inside and out. I know there's a lot of guys, professionals, that are doing $800, but I just couldn't charge that much. It just wasn't for me. But I would spend the whole day cleaning the windows of a house, and I'd get home at the end of the day with that $300 or that $400, and I was like, I felt good to have that money, but it just wasn't going to cut it. Like, I needed more than that. I've got a mortgage and a family. We all got mortgages. We all got families. Some of us can get by on that. I just can't. Me personally, no offense, but what was happening when I would do window cleaning is a lot of times customers would ask me, hey, do you pressure wash? And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't do pressure washing. And eventually I got to the point to where I just started saying, yes, I do pressure washing. What do you need done? And then they would tell me what they need done, and I went and bought a pressure washer. I would pressure wash. Then I started pressure washing. The thing was, I didn't know anything about pressure washing. To me, pressure washing was just cleaning with pressure. So I'm like, yeah, pressure wash your deck, pressure wash this, that. Thank God for YouTube University. I started watching other professionals do this type of work, and I realized that pressure washing isn't even about pressure. It's about using bleach and SH to clean. You spray the SH on, you let that do the hard work, and then you rinse it off. I mean, 90% of it, I feel, is that. Except for like concrete and driveways, stucco, things like that. But most houses, you're just spraying bleach on them and then rinsing it off gently. Roofs, you're just spraying the bleach on and letting it sit. So, but I didn't know that at first. I was just spraying away. But anyways, the point is, thanks to YouTube, I've learned, and now here we are approaching almost a year doing this work, and I want to start recording the journey a little bit, I guess you could say. I recorded this rant twice already. I didn't have the damn phone recording the first time, and the first time, oh, it was so much better than this. So anyways, we're gonna go to this house and wash this driveway with my 20-inch surface cleaner. And I don't know if I mentioned this already because I've recorded this twice, but at the local pressure washing gear store, whatever you want to call it, the shop that they have in Tampa, they also have pressure washing gear at Northern Tool. I'm sure you guys are familiar with. They got good quality stuff there, good quality stuff at this other store in Tampa. The low-end surface cleaner, the cheap one, is like $400 or $500 just for the cheap one. And I can't afford that, or I couldn't afford that. I could probably afford it now, but I'm just gonna ride this thing I have till the wheels fall off. So I went on Amazon and bought the $200 pressure, or the $200 surface cleaner. And that's the one I've had, but it's not working great lately. I'm about to do this ginormous driveway with it. We'll see. We'll see if we can get through it. Also, I'm running with a 4 gallon per minute machine. That's about the lowest you can get away with commercial cleaning or using it as a business. About the lowest you can get away with is a 4 gallon per minute, and that was about the best one they sold at Home Depot. So I went and picked that puppy up. And that's been the best piece of equipment I've bought so far. She works great. Knock on wood, I guess, right? Wherever wood is around here. I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but I did replace the pump on it. The pump went out. I mean, I repaired the pump a couple times, and then I just bought. They sell a replacement pump on Amazon for like a couple $100, and I'll just keep buying them replacement pumps as often as I need at that price. All right, we're taking a quick look at this. All right, before we get started, I'm going to show you guys my solar-powered microwave lunch. Here's my soup, and it's being solar-powered. Right, this is just the front of the driveway. I'm going to share a screenshot right about now. It's over 300 feet from the tip of the driveway to the very back fence line. We're gonna walk back here. You see, I gotta hit that fence too later. And then I guess they got a little parking lot back here for all their toys that they may or may not have one day. And then even over here, there's a little turnaround thing. Like, I way underquoted this job. I like this lady. She's giving me a lot of work over the years. I just cleaned. See, I guess I missed. See, I just cleaned this full cage about a week ago, and these things come back so quick. I don't know what they are. Sometimes you just can't get every last one of them. Don't know what they are, but they're always there. But the pool deck still looks pretty clean. Cleaned that pretty good. Yeah, I'm a 20-inch surface cleaner is gonna clean this whole thing. I know, right? What was I thinking? Most people probably quote this job $1,000. Certainly not under 500. You'd have to be an idiot to do that. But yeah, let's see if we can get some before and after pictures. All right, so we're getting started here. It's a hot day. Well, it's not hot. I just mean the sun is really beating down on this. So it's like my bleach is drying quick. I guess it's okay. I don't know what the, but I can really smell the bleach coming out. I got a Kim injector, and it doesn't usually pull a lot of bleach if I have a longer, if I have a long hose. I have a 200 footer, and when I put the 200 footer on, it seems like barely any chemical comes out. But I got this one, I think this is a 150. A lot more chemical comes out. And I'm thinking it's gonna be strong enough to clean this driveway. Now, I've seen a couple different methods. Some people will surface clean and then post-treat. I've seen people pre-treat, then surface clean, and then I've seen the pre-treat, surface clean, and post-treat. I've been doing that version, pre-treat it, surface clean, then post-treat. But on this particular property, it's gonna kill me on the bleach. Like, this place is so big, I'm thinking about just pre-treating and then surface cleaning. It's hard to see where I've hit because the bleach is drying so quick. But I can smell it, it's in there. It smells like a hot mix too. Let's just see what we can do. So we continue along this ginormous driveway cleaning. One thing I'm noticing, maybe somebody out there can comment on this, but right as the bleach in the water hits the pavement, it turns this orange color. It's been doing that all over. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I'm sure somebody will be like, oh shit, you messed up now. I'm just hoping when it all dries, it goes back to the normal color. The portion up there I did turned out pretty good, but it's still wet. It still kind of has an orange tint to it. So we'll see how it goes. But this driveway is not going very fast. I mean, you can only, and when you're running with a 20-inch surface cleaner, you can't run too fast. You got to go slow with it. Otherwise, there's lines and swirls. I don't want to see the swirls. So this is where we are right now. Watch this, how it just kind of turns this orange color. This hose is my enemy every day. Hose management is something that I could use some help with. See those little orange spots here? I'm gonna soak this black spot real good. Yeah, get in there real good. Alright, we're just gonna take this to here. Actually, maybe we'll take it over to there. The bleach is probably running low, the bucket.